beautiful people. It's your girl. Hi. It's been so long. I know. I feel like it's been years. Anyways, this is moi on my way to Kampala for the first time. I'm going alone. I have never been to Kampala alone. Yes, I have been sheltered all my life. So what? Who's judging? Anyways, I'm going there alone because I have to interview somebody, and I do hope that you will get to watch the video and enjoy it. I will let you in on all the fun. I'm going to a university. I've never been to one, so no, I have been to one. I was performing there, but I'm going to one in Kampala. So yes, and I'm going to to interview somebody. And yeah, I hope you do enjoy it and keep up with me and wish me luck that I don't get lost in Kampala. There are chances that I will get lost. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I will see you when I reach. Bye. Guys, I'm still in touch. Oh, somebody literally knocked me with their car. Like, it's crazy. But I will leave. I look this beautiful and they tried to run me over. I want somebody to sweep me off my feet, not run me over. Anyways, long story made short, I am at Cavendish University and I am waiting for somebody to come and pick me up so that we can go inside because that's where I'm getting my interview. And yeah, wish me luck. I have reached. Nothing extreme happens. I did not get lost, thank God. Hello, beautiful people. I am here with a very important person. He is a CEO of an organization that I would like all of you to know about as Ugandans. It's here in Uganda, and I think it's very important. It could help us grow and try to better ourselves. As I said, like in the beginning, I would like to get to put a light on a lot of things in Uganda that we can do that other people can do and try to better ourselves. Here is Mr.
Maganda Evans Tabingwa. Thank you, Kana. My name is Maganda Evans Tabingwa. I'm the CEO of Tanya Innovations Africa. It's headquartered here in Kampala, but it's a cross-platform in Africa, Europe, Asia, name them. It spans across different continents.
Oh, that's
very
nice.
happy. Yes.
What is Tanya? Because I have heard you talk about it, but not everybody knows about it. I want to know what Tanya
Tanya
is.
Innovations Africa was a company that was born during COVID time.
Yes.
Where Africa had a lot of challenges. And at that time, I've been in the IT world, and I thought of ways that I could keep Africans to communicate. I could make the businesses in Africa to partner, but not just within ourselves, but also across the world.
Yes.
And what Tanya does is that it networks business ideas, different business corporations on the global scale. So we're making the global agenda real, because we realize that right now, as young people want to make Africa better, we need to get the global mindset and mentorship. Yeah. So while we think that we can do certain things like Africans, but we can do them better if we network with people who are already there. So that's the whole aspect. And also realize that many businesses were dying at that time, but it's because they had not engaged into the technological innovations that could sustain them during the COVID, because many businesses just collapsed. And so what Tanya started doing was being able to make businesses, African businesses, to leverage technologies that could help them survive.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you told me that you've studied it. So what pushed you to start Tanya Innovations Africa?
So the pushing, like I've told you, came from the challenges we had during COVID. One time I listened to our president complaining that the Western world has done us a disservice. And he said that it is so unfortunate that the West had left us.
Oh.
And at that time, I think he was speaking in Munyonyo. And I remember saying, a whole president thinks that we have nothing we can be able to do. But when I was pointing a finger to say that the president could do nothing, I realized myself, I've been teaching IT for 15 years, since 2008. And one of the questions was, what is it that I can be able to show that I have done for all these years to cause the change with the knowledge that I have? So, because my profession is in the area of technology, that's how the idea of Tanya Innovations came in. Number one, to make sure that Africa could be visible. And that visibility, much as we say, oh, CNN doesn't do well, BBC doesn't do well. But I mean, who made BBC, who made CNN? So right now, if you ask the vision of Tanya in the media sector, it's more or less going to become the CNN of Africa, because I'm looking at using internet technology to ensure that very many young people within the 54 countries of Africa will do that network. We're already doing certain things in the area of education, especially in e-learning, where we jointly develop content online and avail that content freely online. And there are many other business networks. We have WhatsApp platforms of different business mentors across the globe, where we share a number of ideas. We benchmark on best practices in Europe, in the US, and also from here we're able to export our culture, because that is an area we're doing very well. So we try also to mentor young people to see what is it that we have in Africa that we could be able to give to the world, but at the same time, what are those best practices that have been done or developed in the US, in the UK, that we need to be able to bring on board, and that can help us to compete favorably on the global scale. Otherwise, our continent is bound to still stay where it has been for a very long time.
Yes, of course. So, you as a person, you have looked into it, and do you think like Uganda can get to the standpoint of like the other countries that are using the internet in a way that they can profit from it? Because as Ugandans, I have seen that we are just starting out using the internet, trying to profit from it, yet other people have already gotten into the system, they are already working, they are using the internet in a good way. And do you think Ugandans out there, especially like the young generations, even older, who knows, can they reach their goals using the internet and profit from it?
It still goes to the jargon mindset change. Yeah. There's a famous scholar who says the way you think is the very way you don't think. It's a very complicated scenario. It took me a long time to say, how can you think and you don't think? So it means sometimes when you take all your mind and put a focus, for example, in a wrong place, it is the reason why you don't see the good picture on the rest of the places. So what that means is that at any point you can dictate to your mind what you want to do. But it's not an easy thing. It's something that we all have to learn. However, COVID as a disservice, usually people say COVID has been bad, but COVID is not bad. There are certain things that must force you to wake up from the comfort zone. Yeah. I actually have a book I call Lessons of Problems. So not all problems are actually bad. Problems are blessings. And one of them has been the problem of COVID. Because very many African countries or very many people have woken up to know that, my friend, if we don't wake up and change the way we are doing things, like for example, Africa, we shall be recognized, we shall keep being in the same place. So that's why you see that now with the Tanya, we're saying that we don't have to think, because the way we've been thinking, if we keep on thinking the same way we've been thinking and we're doing nothing about it, we're still going to end up in the same pit. And that's why Tanya now looks at cross-border connections, businesses engaging with business that have been doing well. When I'm in my class, for example, these days, I tell my students, why would one company like Apple, one company like this, have the same resource envelope as 7 East African countries? But I use that to challenge us, because Apple as a company, it is more wealthier than 7 East African countries with all the wealth we have. Now Yes, so what I try to drive at people that if you have companies that are thinking at that level to amass that type of wealth, and we are over 300 million East Africans with all this wealth, and one company is doing much better than all our economies, then there is a problem. We have to reset and rethink. Yeah. So, like right now in the African economy, we're talking about people talking. I mean, people are centering on agriculture. It's not bad to hand agriculture because we still suffer because of hunger.
Yes.
But in any country that does not take technology serious, because technology removes the boundaries, it makes us access non-traditional customers who are in our perimeter. Because if you say Uganda has a population of 45 million people, and you are doing a business and you are telling all these young people that bring out innovations that can serve only these 45 million people, yet the purchasing capacity, you find that maybe the purchasing capacity of Uganda, you will find maybe you have only maybe 10 million or 5 million people who have the ability to buy whatever that is. It means that there is no much business you're going to do if you're only looking within the country. So what technology helps and the internet, it means I can get a few clients who have the ability to buy my merchandise in Uganda, a few from Kenya, others from South Africa, others from the US. And that is the mathematics companies like Amazon, companies like Apple, and name many others. The reason why they are multi-billionaires is because the service or product they are giving, they are able to use technology, and they don't care whether you have laws in Uganda or Tanzania, because they will still give a service that comes, breaks the borders and comes into those countries. And yet for us, the colonization that made Africa to be broken into sub-countries have made us to have a limited, you have a certain perimeter within which you have to think. Yeah. So what we're trying to say is that our young people, we don't just have to say, oh, you struggle very hard to have a job in Kampala. That's not going to make the change. You struggle to look at problems you're going to solve within your country. That is still a local mindset. So while we want to solve those problems, if we don't think how we can access the international market, how we can network with other people and work as a team. Yeah, you have somebody who is better, you are collaborating with him to expand your market. Then it actually means that we are doomed. But unfortunately, this type of mind is not obvious to many leaders, is not obvious in the institutions where we teach. People are just focused that, okay, we are teaching, get a job, we are in our country, we are solving problems, but because we are not able to look at that global perspective, you are not able to understand that it's still going to take us many years to be recolonized, and we shall not understand why we are recolonized. But if the mindset does not give us this global picture to see where our space is, then we actually have a very big problem. Yes.
All right, guys, you heard it from Mr. Evans in simple words. People, we have like other countries close to us, other like the world is so big, and if we limit ourselves only in a box, if we put ourselves in a box, we will forever remain there. So if you have products, if you have things that you want to promote, if you have anything, today is the time. Use the internet for greater good, because I have seen, I myself, there was a time in life where I was using the internet in the worst way possible. I'm sitting at home watching every single other person out there profit from the internet, and I'm not doing anything about it. So use it in a good way. Young people out there, if you ever watch this video, if you are watching this video, use the internet in the best way possible. Profit from it instead of it deducting from you a lot of things. And time is the one thing that you will never buy back. If it's gone, it is gone. So you have had it from Mr. Evans. And so I wanted to ask, how can we use like the internet to better ourselves? Because us as Ugandans, I don't think like we have enough knowledge about the internet. I'm still trying to figure out YouTube. And
No, I mean, a practical example. I
yes,
think I heard about you from my friend in the US.
yes,
That was internet.
yes.
You understand? So you can see the power of technology. I'm here talking to you. You are in Entebbe. You had never heard about me.
Never.
I'd never heard about you. my friend from Arkansas University, and I want to thank Aminia.
Yes.
And I think it was through the work you are doing.
Yes.
So internet is such a powerful tool.
It is.
And if we can teach the young people to effectively use it,
yes,
then it can create amazing results. Okay, it can create it can create all that network that you have never imagined. And of course, when we talk about business or social revolutions, we're talking about your network. So we say that your wealth is equivalent to your network.
Yes.
Yes. If, for example, I socialize to somebody who has, for example, a Tanya Innovations from the time it has started, just technology, I've managed to, just the friends that have come as a result of the internet, I've managed to interview His Excellency Jonathan Goodluck, the former president of Nigeria.
Oh.
That would not have been possible without. I've managed to host on Tanya Innovations, I've managed to host James Castle, the chairperson of cyber defense in Canada. I've hosted the program manager of Amazon. That was, I think, about last week. Next week on Wednesday, I'll be hosting CEO InQ. They deal in agri-tech innovations across the globe. And we'll be there with the Vice Chancellor, the Deputy Vice Chancellor from State University of Zanzibar, and then we shall have the Assistant Director of Law Development Center. Now, I'm able to do that work when I'm here.
Yes.
Okay? And the reason why I started, for example, the platform, I'm just talking the advantage of technology. I realized that while technology brought innovations that are made, like many radio stations, to be accessible to the villages, but the type of talks that happen on those radios and TVs, they have made themselves a small cocoon of experts.
Yes.
So you find somebody from within that environment, they're talking sometimes of things they don't understand well. You understand? But if we need to create the mindset revolution, we need also to talk to people who have been there.
Yes.
It is evident that it makes innovation comes from learning from other people who have done well. Then with that, once you pick that information, it's able to help you. So what I do, I bring people from different places of the globe and they talk about what is working. For example, the CEO of InQ comes from India, but he stays in the UK. But he has partnership in Philippines, he has partnerships in Kenya, and he's able to talk about the agri-tech technology that are working there. So once I bring such a person, and I have a young person in Uganda, in Kenya, in Tanzania, who is wondering how he can bring this innovation to him, that becomes an instant knowledge. But also at the same time, it becomes part of the networks. Because what we do with Tanya is that once you have gone there and you have talked to the person, you can still come back to us and tell us, how can I get in touch with this person? How can they mentor me to do what I'm doing? So the whole point comes from what Tanya is seeing. What Tanya is seeing is that we've had 4 main industrial revolutions. From 1765, for us who are in technology, we know we had the first industrial revolution, we had the second industrial revolution of computer technology. The first one, I think, was in steam engines. Then we had the second one of the computer. Then we have had the information technology. Then we are talking about the artificial intelligence today. But what is sad, that in all those technological revolutions, Africa has been at the side.
Yes.
It has not been able to benefit. So that's why we are saying that we don't have to reinvent the wheel. We now have to be very deliberate to tell the young people that in whatever you are doing, don't keep to yourself. Now, internet has all the resources. Even if you want to know how to cook matoke, you can go to internet and use the platform. So we need to explain this to our people. We need to explain this to young people to be able to understand this resource that is sitting just on their mobile phones and to start utilizing it. And once they get that confidence, then through these networks we're talking about, it helps them. So we should not have people who are fighting because of land. These days we hear a lot of land problems.
Yes.
It is because the future We are telling our children that the future is just on land, planting crops. If you don't have land, you are dead. But there's so much hope of technological innovations which we can do, and just by starting to follow the right message. But like you have said, the usage, we still have a challenge on what we are using the internet for. Um, I usually see when you post things on TikTok, things that are obscene, things that can abuse who is doing one, things that are political. In 1 hour, I can assure you, you can get 1,000, you can get 2,000, sometimes you can get even 10,000 views. You understand? But when you come and say, we are talking about how to revolutionize our agriculture, what technology you can use, it will even be a problem to get five. And when you check how much time people spend on that type of information, it's very limited. But that is a very dangerous lane. We need to be able to use such platforms to tell the young people that development is not accidental. Even when you go to church and you are praying, development doesn't come as a miracle. Okay? When we go for miracle, what God does is that He just changes and gives you the ability to think different on things that you have not been thinking about. But even if you are a very prayerful person and you don't do the right thing, you still get the punishment of not making any progress in your life. Now, these are reality and facts we need to teach and talk. We need to make this conversation. Maybe the way our grandfathers used to give stories at the fireplace, we need to let people know. We need to make them wake up. We need to think several years ahead. Now we are going into the fifth industrial revolution. People are talking about robotics. People are talking about space science. The Elon Musk of this world are going to the next. They are trying to find whether human beings can live on Mars. Now the question we should be asking ourselves as Africans, if people are thinking of moving from Earth to the next planet, and you are still fighting with your neighbor about a plot of land, that should give, it should actually trigger our mind that we still have a lot of challenges. And this should go to our leaders, it should go to people who are doing whatever they are doing. We don't need to overpoint fingers onto the leaders. We have to start by doing the little things we can do ourselves. Although I know that, of course, leadership carries a significant portion, but we need to wake up. Because as these revolutions are coming, we are going to find that if there's nothing we can contribute, if there's nothing of equal value we can contribute, then we are certainly going to be recolonized without fear. Yes, without fear. So we need to pick ourselves up, and we need to do something about the situation. Okay. In fact, I was listening to Elon Musk, and he was saying that with the advent of artificial intelligence and robots, once they put robots which have very high AI power of thinking, that they are going to be smarter, and once they feel that the human beings are threatening them, we are going to become the next animals in a park. What he meant is that at a particular point, human beings and animals used to live freely all over the earth. But when human beings got more advanced technology, they took the animals and pushed them into game parks so that they can utilize the land. So the next human beings we are talking about are the robots. Now, once the robots become intelligent and human beings cannot use their brains very well, they're actually going to make sure that they push the human beings so that they can be able to utilize the resources that are available. So we have to wake up and be very conscious of these ideas. And always, if you don't know, that doesn't mean what you don't know doesn't mean it doesn't exist. That's also what we tell students. So if you come and you're thinking about something and you don't know, then don't think that there's no way out. There's always a way out in terms of what we can do.
Well, guys, in other words, I do believe that we can get to greater heights with the internet if we use it well, get off your bed, get off the internet watching all the fun things. The fun things are good, are
Yes.
nice to watch,
Yeah.
but
But
they
you
are
still
not
need to
taking
add.
you any further. So, and us as Ugandans, us as people, we need to know, anybody who is listening, we need to know that we have so many talents. People are out there. I have seen people, I know people who have a lot of talents. You would have not known me if somebody else did not find me. Very surprisingly, they found me, and then you guys got to see me, and I was just at home sitting. I had a phone, I had everything, all the resources, but I was never doing anything with it. So this is our time to wake up. This is a wake up call. I am doing this. I am bringing in professionals who know something about um, the internet and everything to help us all wake up, get to work, do everything. Maybe you have something small that you think that cannot grow into something big, but it can grow into something big. Everything that you do, you get me? You can sell your things on the internet. You can do a lot of things on the internet. You can be recognized on the internet. And that is what we need. We need to have a voice that goes beyond our borders. We need to have a voice that literally gets over the seas and everything. And the internet is going to be our main code to get to a lot of people, to get to communicate to a lot of people. And this is the thing that we need. As Ugandans, we need to wake up, we need to get to work and get to connect with the world, and you will see a difference. Thank you very much, Mr. Evans. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Kana. Thank you very much, our viewers and listeners. I hope this was a useful talk and you will find it so. Um, I think let's work together. We are on earth for a purpose, and I hope that we could be able to fulfill that. Thank you,
Yes.
and
Thank you, guys. Do not forget to like, subscribe, share, and let us make ourselves better people and get to connect with the world. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
bye bye.
Hello, beautiful people. I am here in Kampala. Yeah, location is Cavendish University, and I am from talking to Mr. Evans. He has told us all about what we can use on the internet as Ugandans, and yeah, try to grow ourselves and everything. I hope that you do get some knowledge from this and try to better ourselves as Ugandans. And yay, this is the place. It's nice. I don't know. I'm, I'm behind the building, but it's one of the many universities that we have in Uganda. It's called Cavendish. It's the first time I have heard of it. And maybe next time I will get to show you all about it, because today we couldn't, today we couldn't get to have a tour, but next time I'm definitely getting a video of it. Thank you very much. Do not forget to like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, and we will keep in touch. It's your girl Kana. Bye. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. I loved speaking to Mr. Evans. I loved it. You can check out Tanya Innovations Africa on YouTube. You can check it out and see what they are all about, and so much more. Thank you, guys. Bye. Have a nice day. Hi, beautiful people. So I just got back to Entebbe, and I am safe and sound. I reached well. I traveled well. I have reached well. So I am very glad about it, because it was my first time, as I told you, to go to Kampala alone. Yes, and another thing is that why I'm making like this video, I want to just give a wake up call to every single person, be it anybody who is in Uganda, anybody who is hearing me, listening to this. Please, we are so much better than we can ever be. And the internet is there to help us grow and try to reach other parts of the world. How I got here to literally get the chance to know Mr. Evans is by somebody contacted me. He is from US, comes He originates from Kenya. He is in the US and he saw my work. He's in fact watched the video from Coco Boy, saw what I was doing, yes, and then he ordered for me to make him a cloth, and then he literally contacted me to Mr. Evans here, and shout out to Mr. Aminil. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right, but thank you very much for the opportunity that you have given me and liking my work enough to order something from me. This is what I'm talking about. This pushed me to literally get in contact and try to talk about the internet and what it can really do for us as people. Anybody, if you, all of us have our work. I have seen so many talented people and they have their work, but they're not putting it out there. And the internet is one of the things that we should use. We all have smartphones. Why are we not using the internet? We have always been on the internet doing a lot of things. Other people are out there watching porn, others are just watching anything that makes them laugh and everything. But you can use the internet for a greater cause, for something good. You can use it to sell yourself in a good way, not the other selling. Yes, in a good way, and put out your work, because I have seen a lot of countries, a lot of people from different countries, US, what, coming out and they are putting out their work and everything. But Uganda, I have not seen anything. Please, I know a lot of good fashion designers. I know a lot of artists. I know a lot of people who make crafts. I know people who make carvings from wood. I know a lot of people who do a lot of things. People who make wigs, people who make everything. Please, you know yourself. People who make jewelry. Uganda has good jewelry. Africa has good jewelry. Get on the internet, do your thing, sell yourself in whatever way you can, buy the data for a good cause, and let us try to build and grow each other. And I hope that you do get something from this video. I hope that you do get to learn something. I got the opportunity. I have always had a phone, and this is the time I got the opportunity. I have just been on the internet for 13 days, but so far I have already got so many opportunities, and this is what we need. We will get so many opportunities with the internet if we use it in a good way. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you do get something from this video. I love you all. Thank you for the support, and God bless you. Do not forget to like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell to notify you of any videos that I put out there. And may God bless you. Have a nice day. I have other things to do. Bye. Hi guys. So yeah, remember when I said I was busy? Let me show you my work for today. I had to come back from Kampala, got here in Entebbe, and I had to do my work. Today I'm doing hair. I can do everything. Anything and everything you want me to do, I can do it. Let me show you my work. Okay, guys, as you can see, we are already. Wow, I have had to do all this today. Oh, they are so tiny, but we still have this remaining, and I will show you the final work. Wish me luck. They are the tiniest things ever, but yep. She's going to look so nice. Auntie Joan, do you think you will look nice? Okay, guys, this is my work for today, and yeah, we are trying to show off what we have in our country and what we are doing. We are not, our work is not just looking pretty.